guys, Lisa DeHart here, 3 Minutes with a Maine Guide, and we're going to go over the stovepipe now. So the blessing and the curse is this is what that stovepipe folds up into, which is kind of incredible, really. This is the spark arrestor. We're going to put this off to the side now. So the blessing and the curse is thin, razor sharp, always have the gloves on. But the first time you get this, it's going to be really difficult to put it together because it wants to be this shape and not the long, skinny shape that it has to be. So I thought to myself, boy, I wish I had something long and skinny that I could roll this out on and then lay something long and skinny on top of it, put it together, and you could get the long, skinny thing out, and then you wouldn't ruin it. You wouldn't kink it and ruin it. So I'm looking around and I'm looking around and I'm like, what? Another practical use in the wild for the setting pole that is just incredible anyways? What? And so, yeah. So I'm going to show you what I did. So I got the setting pole laying on the ground. I'm going to take these rings off. Okay. Don't lose these. They're just a ring. There's several of them. You got to find a method so that you do every time, or these are going to be gone. Don't lose these. These I'm going to slip over one end of the setting pole. Just like that, and I'm just going to leave them just like that. Okay, this comes out like that. And I'm going to lay the setting pole now. It's already starting to curl around it because this metal's been heated. But when you first do it, it won't, okay? So I'm going to show you a couple of the tricks once you've got the pole on the ground, the rings at one end, and the metal underneath the pole. You're going to start in the middle. This is not going to cooperate like you see it cooperating until it's heated. So, but start in the middle, and you're going to squeeze from the middle, start helping it take its shape, and then from this end, I just lifted the pole, and I got all the rings on there. And then as I squeezed, I moved the rings down. And then you're going to squeeze some more and move some rings down. And so on until you get it the shape that it's at, and you get a ring down at the end so it'll hold it. And like I said, gloves because it's sharp. Now, like I said in the previous video, once you heat metal, it will form like it is. It's only going to be this hard the first time you do it. And then once I had it together, I just slipped the pole out of one end. Okay, not everybody has a setting pole, but I do believe whatever you get that's long and skinny, whether it's a roof rake handle or a couple of really long handled spades that you put in both going this way to the handles, it has to be smooth. It can't just be a big long stick you get out of the woods because it's not smooth, and especially the part that's laying on the ground will kink the metal. Okay, you just have to baby it that first time, one time, and that's it. And then it's good to go. And I've been happy with everything else. Once you get it together like this and you get the pole slid out, go ahead and put the spark arrestor on the end. I can't tell you with the danger of the forest fires and things like that just how important this is. Okay, always make sure that that goes on. So that's the Dan stove. This is my last video on it. I really enjoy it. I can't wait to use it for the spring. Thanks for all your comments, all your suggestions. A lot of people were really pleased with how I showed them how a damper worked, and I just can't wait to use it for the spring and the fall. I'm Lisa DeHart, and you just spent 3 minutes with a Maine Guide.